a new day, and I love seeing the sunrise. And anytime you see the sunrise, you are part of the lucky people that still have an opportunity to make things right. And I am glad that I am part of that few number. And you will say, ah, the number Boko, but you don't know the amount of people that didn't wake up this morning. So hi again, and I'm telling you hi in a very energetic manner. I tell you hi in an excited mood because I'm happy that you are listening to the brunch show. That means you had an opportunity to wake up this morning and say sun and see the sun shine. Ooh, sunshine. And as we always do on the brunch show, we read the verse for the day and the quote for the day, and we go right into our topic. Today, we're talking a very interesting one. I got to talk more of Creole because yesterday we had calls, and all throughout this last week also, we get calling from Kenema, from inside village there. So I want to make all my able of much by the talk that we talk and the topic that we'll get. So I got to talk more of Creole. So um the verse for the day it come up from Proverbs 31:8. It say, "Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves." God, it gets sense. It said, "For the right of all who are destitute." Say, make we talk for the one they will not able to talk for themselves. And I ready for I say, then they take this particular scripture very, very personal. They take onto heart. And what do they always do at this show? We talk for people. We're not able to talk for themselves. We're not able to pull them voice. And we're really happy that we can get in conversation there every morning, Monday to Friday. And the quote say, a nation's greatness is reflected in how it treats its most vulnerable people. And it comes from one of the wisest men in Africa, Mahatma Gandhi. So, waiting our topic for today. Waiting our topic for today. We topic now less privilege, less sin as a country. Less privilege, less sin as a country. And most times, Baku country then they were still in the shadows. And also because they lack talent or resources. And yesterday we talk about resources. And not because they not get resources, so not because they not get talented people, not because they not get people who get sense, so no. Now because then they face challenges like poverty, unemployment, and these challenges then they keep them marginalized. Then they put them down. They never go before. So we'll say less privilege, less sin. Now that they will mean say because of we not get better opportunities, because of we not they make use of the resources they will get, because of we not they talk, because of we not they listen, they make we less privilege. Why I say we not they listen and we not they talk? Because most of them things what they can talk about today will make we less privilege. Now few of the reason they want make we dey in that situation and then because one we know they talk and two know they listen. So we dey open the phone lines on 088971971. We almost don't go mid of the show where you know in a 1 hour and at 10 we can start and end 11 o'clock. So we dey open the phone lines on 088971971. And as I dey talk then talk there, I want make you back up more by some of the things that we dey talk about. No, the Creole will go chap chap and small. But some of the challenges they will they face as a country, because when they forget about other people in country, now they talk about salon. Some of them challenges they they face. One, a poverty. One, in fact, the biggest challenge they face. One, a poverty. And how would they feel like would they face poverty challenge? Poverty now one of the heart, like you say, na one of the hearts of underdevelopment. So like you say, country not develop or the part of the developing countries. One of the reasons I made they talk randy, and because the people there, they say the people poor. The people most whether they count poor man or poor country, not to the one that way they enjoy, not to the one that they enjoy luxury life or luxurious life, the one that way they go to a different country, the way they post, where they go vacation, then they count 10 people in there. When they count poor country, they count the one the way they suffer past the one the way they enjoy. So if the one that they suffer beaucoup past the one the way they enjoy, like we count maybe the one that they enjoy if the space now so maybe the one that they enjoy now so then they Right now, they do demonstration. So, if they listen to the radio, you're not able to see me. But you can also go on Facebook if you want to see me. So, I go also talk in numerical form. So, the one day where they enjoy, maybe na so then go day. Imagine na so country day. They don't need to enjoy. Now, so, in fact, my lock the space small. Now, so then they don't need to suffer, then they so. And the space now so. In fact, the one they suffer now so then they, because it's half space. And left for the one they enjoy. So now so they country we poor. So in numerical form, most will get 100% or 100 people. And the one they enjoy now just 2 people. The one they suffer now 98. And I so salon day. If you count the one they eat 310 per day. And that 310 per day back, the one they eat good food, balanced diet. Now just 2%. Now just 2%, but they eat 310 per day. Good food. We get protein, we get carbohydrates, we get fat and oil, we get all the nutrients, all the vitamins and we needed, all the minerals we needed. Then people are just 2%. Now they even know say people and for eat 3 times per day and for eat balanced diet. The 98% then go eat 3 times per day. Oh, some maybe 50% go eat 3 times per day. But that 3 times per day na carbohydrates bet. Na carbohydrates no more they eat. Cassava morning, cassava na net, then put potato now, cassava morning, cassava sante. That same cassava they eat in morning, they left half for it sante. Then cassava potato now the internet, either the fryer or the boiler. When they boil and they put pamindi. Put pamindi, put jakato. Hey God. It's sweet, so it's sweet, but not to balance diet. Not to balance diet at all. But it's no upline back. There sabi this thing, there sabi small but balanced diet. Because what they can do back, they put small fish near they who don't get protein. They put pamine who don't get fat. Then jakato they now, then pepper now, then get small thing that they add. But sometimes then the other people they go just eat dry rice, put the okra, put the jakato, put the pepper, put the beni. Some not get fish. Some not even remember fish. They don't remember protein. Whilst other one in a gari 3 times per day. They go soak the gari. Some not even get sugar. So you see, so now just 2% really eats good. Really eats good. And I need to talk about even free tongue. Even the big tongue them. But Kumande, we know they eat fine. So now so they can't pull na country. When you think about the house, you say people they sleep. You watch the way people, maybe now 2% no more they sleep fine side. The other one, if you still say they sleep, inside the slumps. So for today, wish for the day, oh, you know, wish for the day. So the phone lines open on 0889711971. Call and share your thoughts on how we go turn things around, on how we country, the less privilege they suffer. And when less privilege they suffer, other people are not going to do in other country and can say, I can't live in a salon. Because other people they can't live in a country, and so you do add per una GDP. But if nobody come on that car and we no more, so the money just circulates in between. When they pay you salary, you go buy food. Do I where they buy food? So in back go buy food to other person. You go buy potato leaf. In back eat. Now so no more the money they circulate. Then they go take the money, you go put up a house rent. They put up a house rent, go put up a food. Now so no more the money they circulate. So please call 0889711971. And as I've been emphasized, the topic in a less privileged, less sane. The reason why we dey underdeveloping country na that na so then time we na because of certain few of them thing they are. One when are poverty. And poverty is at the heart of underdevelopment. In many low-income nations, a large portion of population lives below the poverty line. With a struggle for afford basic amenities, as I be they say, like food, like healthcare. But man, now they go to hospital as he's sick, the paper doctor just take 5 Panadol, the drinker, say they're okay. Education also. Not all man gets access to good quality education. Also, all man. Some man just say the tawa tawa tawa, possibly ambitious. They just can tawa 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 no more and make sure say don't go through the educational system. That makes some man the fet take and free tongue. At least free tongue you go know waiting for do you go know because up like way they you what till you see now you they get. You know they even know say something they will pass wait till you they see. Me I go school upline for 8 years. Because I go class one baby bottom, I go class one, go class two, I think 7 years. Class one baby bottom, class one A, class two, class three, class four, class five, class six. So 7 years now I spend upline before I can free tongue. But even though I start free tongue first with nursery, but I didn't have any knowledge of what was happening. So be the under, even though I be going to the best schools, but that's all I knew. So if I they can free tongues from my school, maybe class four, maybe I go pass go class five. If they put me class five, I will suffer. Because all what they will teach me, I know ever no one I'm in life. Even if they put me back the same class four to my school, it will be so difficult for me because the standard way higher. And that's just Freetown, provinces and Freetown. Imagine you come on a Freetown now, you go other country. Even though I've had good news about Sierra Leoneans going to other countries and they're doing very well. They do very well. But if you come out village, you go, like you see the difference. Even Freetown, if you come out Freetown or any of the cities and go overseas, you go see difference how learning can be way easier because you see things than just theory. Instead of you they read, you actually they see the things, you see practical. And the human brain, they capture things where they see than things where just they read and try for make a store in there. Then they capture things where they see. So even working in the cities, there are times where they go to factories for know how they make soap and then poultry factory them. We go through all those spaces for see how really things are happening. And when they go, we get so excited. Now, there are schools also where they go now. Whatever they go now, that Coca-Cola factory where they do Azak, they see how they manufacture that. From that, they see picking and they grow ambition for certain things. But we just go to schools we come on at school, we don't even know what we want to become in the future. We just say, ma just as I be draw, ma just go in engineering, as I be talk, ma just go do law, as I be talk also ma go do mass communication. So we just say see anything and say, ma, these are the facilities available to us, so ma just go there. That's all we say because of the educational facility that is being presented to us. But if you go to other country, there are other facilities where they don't present to them. That as you come out school, so you know exactly what you want to be. You don't second guess yourself. You know exactly where you want to go. You know. So poverty now one of the problems we have as a country. And poverty, they reduce productivity, and they limit innovation, as I've said. It then weaken the country inability for compete on a global stage. So you are not seen. That's what we mean by because you have less privilege as a country and you are less privileged as a country, you cannot be seen. How can you compete on a global stage? And recently, I see Hilda Bassi, they compete on a global stage, the winner for the longest cooking hours. And as if you see in big pots where they game, if you see the stage, yes. So where they get the opportunity, and they other countries do see you and they go and invest in your country. But how can you be saying where the basic needs or the basic facilities are not there? So call on, as I said, the phone lines open. Call on 088 971 971. Call on 088 971 971 and share your thoughts. Share your thoughts on the fact that there are certain amenities we will forget now as a country. We're going to make we go on a global, we compete on a global stage. We're going to make we compete on a global stage. So we continue the conversation. As I said, call on 088 971 971. But the next way they affect you as a country, this I know say Boku people want to talk about because if Boku youth man then they be affected when unemployment. People they don't go college, spend millions of leons, college feedback are so expensive. One other college, they don't even put them money to 40 million loans. How corruption not go there? Because we don't put person money to 40 million loans. When they come out, they are going to be selling land, selling people's properties with no due diligence, no checking, because that 40 million is if I come out, if I come out, if I come out. So educational, even the educational facilities will for be so less expensive. It's so much expensive and not to everybody able access them. I don't know why. I don't know why they for raise fees of students, not to workers, students. At least masters, you go say masters, people they work. Of students. We not make it at this life. Oh. And they don't even have access to student loans. You put them fees to 40 million loans. 40 million loans. We'll talk about it. As we say, the reason why certain things don't change because we don't talk. And that's why Radio Fry will talk, and our callers will talk, and whoever should listen will listen. And we reach to the right ears. And we will get the right response to these issues. So high unemployment rates don't make Boku youths man them. Just sit down no more, they don't give up our life. Then sit down, they prefer go to a dirty. Then sit down, then they know they see hope. And this it creates frustration and instability. You see people they smoke. Most of them people they smoke like because they don't get hope again. They don't feel like I'm sorry. They don't feel like there is any way forward. So what they do, they drink their lives to frustration, to dilapidation. They drink their lives to waste. They smoke their lives to waste. Because there is no hope. Plus, if they wanted to go do masters, they will come and sit back at home. No job. And without job opportunities, countries cannot retain their best talents. Where they lead to brain drain. People get tired. And unemployment also deepens circles of poverty and weakens the economy of a nation and the foundation of the country's economy. That's why I was saying yesterday that if the few people that are there can invest in the country, invest in factories, invest in companies, invest in farming, invest in agriculture, if they can invest in the country than building houses in other countries, that will increase employment rates in the country. And then they boost the country economy. People can easily pay taxes. They don't go complain because they get money. It will help. But as I've said yesterday, what are we even thinking? As a country, like, what can go per meeting, the way to can they think, what can they talk about? Me, if we want to share ideas, I'm here. If we want share ideas, idea, you can just come and employ me. I'll be calling. If you know, if we get huge fan base, we get people who they call, I will make that platform and then call and share the idea. So we go share idea to the big one day. Eh? We will share ideas. If nobody is using upstairs, we will use our own upstairs. We'll be paid for it. More just they think for starting sectors. Maybe just pay for think. Maybe they are overwhelmed with lots of things. Then we can be paid to think as a nation. We have lots of clever and intelligent people, talented people that can just be paid to think. And we'll put our thoughts in solutions. We'll find solutions to the problems and show strategies to use. Me callers then get sense. Then get ways so that they think. Sometimes when they call and think and share their ideas, and can say, I never thought about it this way. Yesterday, we talk about with resources, the way me callers then come out for the conversation, the corner where they go, I said these are people that are very, very clever. They're very clever because when they talk about resources, we just go think about gold, diamond, bauxite, iron, oil, petroleum. I don't know what they think about. But natural resources goes beyond that. Now they don't go teaching at school, but go and Google. With natural resources goes beyond that. Go and research. It goes beyond that. Every country get different one. So I encourage callers for really call on me callers that today when I don't tell yesterday when I be the call today I don't tell her say hey no no we don't always they bluff say we not the listening radio. How when I they talk we they listen but today when I say na me for talk when I don't tell her say when I didn't call do ya when I not put me bongo at stake. I don't bluff foot now. I don't really bluff foot now. I not put the bongo at stake. So, how also can we know that we are less privileged and less seen apart from unemployment? Another one is gender bias. The fact that we think that certain positions are to be held by just one gender. I'm not even going to talk about when women or saying a woman and no, but one gender, as in certain positions are just to be held by the male or by female, you know, and that is not going in order for go to any side. They carry we no side. We put competent people regardless of the gender. If na woman fit for do am, una put woman. If woman capable enough, una put woman. If man capable enough, una put man. But being gender biased, no they go to no side. And gender inequalities always they remain a major challenge in many developing countries. Especially women, that they face barriers when it comes to education, when it comes to employment, when it comes to leadership, when it comes to access to resources, and where half of the population be sidelined, who side the country they go? We don't cut off half of the potential of decision makers, of workers, of leaders. Who side we they go? And the more we empower the less privileged when it comes to the gender area, who empower the less privileged will go a long way. Will go a very, very long way. And the next one, this one in the pain me pass all. This one in the pain me pass all. When a housing and accessibility. I go and make some call and tell me the ridiculous amount of ye, but rent. The ridiculous amount of ye. Because the way we house the facility, they go in a salon. In the next 5 years, we don't know where we are heading for. We really don't know. And I don't know if there is any facility or any institution where they're in charge of housing a salon, we go really put the price, we go really stabilize the price of rent. Where we go create a place where anybody will pass that price there. You put price for us like 2 rooms and parlor in price we forget. 2 rooms and parlor inside fence in price we forget. You know, 1 room and parlor the price we forget. We really need institutions where for put the parenting in there and not just be there and eating or holding the positions, but working. Because a huge of people and salary is going to rent. And you talk about the economy growing, but the economy cannot grow if we are just holding positions and doing nothing about it. Not doing the work that really needs to be done. If there is, I don't know if there is, but if there is any institution catering for housing in Sierra Leone, make sure say the host them where people that they stay, even they're in a better condition. There was one time where a blogging house post houses that salon where do it. Do we want to wait until those homes collapse, until those houses collapse before we really talk about them? Before we really pull people like commodity, before we hold the landlord responsible for just collecting rent and not renovating? I think these institutions should really be looking at those things. The institution, in fact, not only say office for Sudan, they should be outside. Make sure say some hostels should not stand. We don't reach certain level of dilapidation, they should be broken. Who's all that money you want? You don't draw all the money out of the host. And also put rent, the amount of rent on check. How much people have for pay? Put it on check. Oh no, the houses they go there now. They are charging in dollars. What? You see $5,000 if you see the host. Why you want pull? Why you want pull the whole foundation from the foundation to the roof per one host rent? Now they want pull all thing, just 1 year. I think this thing should be on check. Because house rent is ridiculous. The amount is ridiculous. And it affects the lives of Sierra Leoneans and then standard of living. Because if you are going to spend everything on housing, then what you go really need, what you go really save at the end of the day for invest and better your life. What can you save? If you meet us, one woman pala, when at 10 million, clap for yourself. In fact, not clap for yourself, because if you see the host, you go for spend like 10 million, 10,000 for renovate that host day, because if you see the host day, also for Motaman, you see people renting homes. We're not even fit for Arata. Arata, then they know they live at the host, but they have the mind to rent those homes. I think there should be a number where people should be reporting these things. When you see they go rent host to you, wait and so snap and you send them to the institution responsible for housing in Sierra Leone. Then you send the rent where them call. You send the landlord the number. You send the agent the number. We'll fix this country. Send the number. We send the number, go arrest them first, because that amount is ridiculous. All landlord for register their house there. We not check them, make sure say then they're in a very good condition. We make sure that happens. But what are we doing? We are in those offices just eating money, doing nothing. As host collapse. And when host collapse, like you do nothing. I don't even know if these institutions exist. I don't know. But if they do, I think they need to wake up, because there are a lot of things going wrong. There are a lot of things going wrong. You go see host they up ill. You go see host the ground eat. You go see host if you see the pan. You go see host if you see the window there. But are we looking at these things, or we just leave people to be? Every institution created by the government or whatever is important, and they should do what they should do. Carry out their responsibilities. They should carry out the work that they have given to them. No, the people creating those offices didn't just wake up one morning and say, I'm a create for me family job. No. Say me family not get job, man just create one job. We're not significant. No. They created a job, or they created an office, put people in there were very, very capable, not to force you don't know and sleep, but very, very capable. Hi, good morning.
Yeah, hello,
Hello?
good morning. Radio Fry Fry.
Sorry, we lost that call. Please call on 088
Good
and share
morning,
your
Radio Fry
thoughts on
Fry.
these things. Share the ridiculous amount when landlord they
Hello,
charge. Hi, good morning.
hello,
Hello, good morning. Hello.
hello,
Yeah, good morning. Name me outside you call from, please. I they get you. Just talk no more.
hello.
Hello? Hello? Okay, please call on 088 Call normal call, or call on WhatsApp, and we'll get you right from the studios. We just have 10 more minutes to be done with the show. And I was talking about how I'm angry because I just went through that experience like a few months ago, looking for a house in Sierra Leone. The agents enforced that they add price. They think we don't know. We do know that they add price, and After you don't add price, the agent feedback they need Jokuta. So you pay if you have to pay 60,000 euros, they have 6,000 euros. And one thing that is very um one thing that is very very heart rending is the fact that when agent go show you also you pay for and transport back. Like what up? This one really monitor me. What is happening? Now you they pay for and transport. If you not pay for and transport, they twist face by you. In fact, they show you the other host. And another thing they do, that they show you miserable homes. Also, they know say they not even video the compound or the environment. And when you, hi, hello,
Hello?
yeah, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning. Name me outside the call from, please.
I dey call from Boom.
Oh, welcome to the show. What are your contribution today?
The contribution, that talk where you talk now, fine talk. It's good for hearing, but to God, the same thing you talk, the agent to, the one they will go for go for the inspect, for say, this house is not so for pay. They go
Mm.
say, I got something for you. Waiting in the gas, if they forget about what you say now government they work for.
Uh-huh.
Now God no more now go Ekuyana this country.
Amen.
For this country, they don't bend. Yeah. Agent they go tell you say 2 million. They will tell you for US dollar this and that because instead they get commission when now 1 million. You
Uh-huh.
don't go to 2 million, you get 1 million, me get 1 million. Wait, can wait see the whole self you go regret it before the law go dey up like.
Uh-huh.
Our brother they no more no if it not be me. I dey left to account dey for my lens on go area.
Mm-hmm.
Let go there push.
Him.
Salon. If we not get wood they put pepper there we like tortoise. This country no go change ya. I'm beyond that.
Natube.
Right.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution. As I'm saying, and the caller just emphasized on what I just said. See, if we not get posted, they put paper beer in. Now make I say these offices they are creating. It's not for joke.
Hello.
Hi, good
Good morning.
morning.
Good morning.
You name me outside the call from, please.
Well, I mean, Sam
Okay.
Harrison. Yeah, I just to try to follow up on a stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I currently in a bow, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they talk about this house rent thing, now something will really they affect citizens in Sierra Leone,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not only most especially in Freetown, yeah, and it's just to see that how governments really don't left the country in the hands of the citizen to do whatever they wish to do.
They wish to
Sierra Leone
do.
has become Sierra Leone has become a free country where everybody just want to do business as they wish. Everybody just
I
want to
thought
do
that
the thing
person
as they wish.
risk. Yeah.
And I believe say it's a law in this country that has been passed as a bid in parliament that nobody is allowed to do a business in dollars in
Mm.
Sierra Leone.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go on Facebook, you want for search for a house or a car,
Dollar.
you will see that all businesses are advert on dollars.
Yes.
You understand? And government was seeing it, and they are willing to pay because they have the money to pay.
They
You
do.
understand? But
Yeah.
it's really unfortunate that the government. This is an irresponsible behavior of and let's see, when you talk about government, when you talk about we have housing. I think we have a ministry that is responsible for housing.
That's what I'm
That's Sierra
saying.
Leone.
Yes.
So what are their what is it that are they doing? Are they just sitting in these offices doing nothing? The president really don't know. Say them people away they're not deep and do better job, and that they are still there.
Hmm.
Sometimes when they talk, but when you talk, people think it's because of politics.
It's
Nobody
not.
no go see Sierra Leone, they go forward. They not happy because of na party A they or party B. We don't fucking care about it. All we care is Sierra Leone going forward. That's what we want to know. We want to see the country going forward and things are happening positively. We are a
Mm-hmm.
poor country.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you, there are certain houses there where they advert in a salon. If you want to buy them, that money can even go buy house with an US.
True.
I can tell you this.
Yes.
And go for land now at the West. They will tell you 300 million, 300,000 in the new
Yes.
currency
Yes.
for one town lot. And nobody is saying anything about it.
Nobody is talking. Yeah.
So it's very good. And hold on the time. You say 9 minutes remain, maybe 5 or 3 minutes. So let me just leave that one. But to be honest, if you guys could gonna call them on board, bring this thing to their notices, because most of these guys, I can say they suffer out of opportunity. Them when they were coming up, they not see money. So the moment they get the office, and the moment they see money, their eyes are blind to their work. All they focus on is the money, what they are making. So they don't even care what is going on, what's happening. So that's the problem. But
Mm.
anyway, if we
Thank
now continue for talk and maybe things will get on better. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That was very, very brilliant. You see, that's what I keep saying. Sierra Leone people know what's happening. Citizens know what is happening around, and they are affected. And waiting Nicola talking to these houses, not supposed to say they hide the price. It's around you. They see on Facebook, on the internet. When you find place, so you want buy house, you want buy land in dollars, and it has been passed that no business of a day in dollars. But they are seeing these things, but they are taking no action. That make us say maybe there should be a phone line. There should be where people can report these things. Trust me, if people are able to report and actions have been taken, Salon Quick will switch. People are scared. People are scared of the law, especially when they bet them. But because when they get away with it, we do nothing about it. No, nothing is being done about it. So people keep doing it. And with the citizens, with the affects we serve. Salon, we have gone to a point where we are so selfish and we just think about ourselves. If you better no more, like I feel long go down so, then keke man and accept everything, but the bike man and accept everything. But the member say that they buy less fuel, but then if they profit, then why should I reduce my price? If you don't take me, go other person must take me. Selfishness. I build my house. Oma can't fit on. Oma live at the big city, so I'm gonna raise the rent so high. Somebody must rent his house. Person they must get money, we go rent his house. If you not get go. And the one way you go get now, the also so deteriorating, you cannot even breathe in the environment. You go see also clustered together. You go see people are so crowded. Some landlord, that affluent, if they build 10 house day. Join people away come on I do if you must watch your neighbor in face. You must see your neighbor in face. Blabba go start, which go start, Congo go start, Tif go start, another compound day. And nothing is being done about it. When it comes to housing, two things. One, some hosts they don't need for TNAP as of now, they should not be standing and people should not be living in those houses. Two, rent. The rate at which rents they go up, it's so ridiculous. Agents are benefiting so much. Landlord that they squeeze people dry, and nothing is being done about it. So today we spoke about three important things. We make salon not they go before. We make salon people that they cry and suffer. One, poverty. We get the educational facility is poor, healthcare facility poor, the food, the access to food, good food poor. And I'm not talking about the 1% that are managing to access the good facilities. I'm talking about the 99% that cannot access these facilities because they don't have money. And two, we spoke about unemployment. And most people that have money, they prefer buying homes overseas than investing in their country here. And three, we spoke about housing and accessibility. Good housing facility and accessibility. We're not bashing anybody, but we feel like if we speak up, then people can really hear and do something about it. People should know that citizens are not deaf, are not blind, and they can see, and they can hear, and they can talk. That's why this radio station exists, that people can really use their voice to speak up. And those that can hear, and those that need to hear can really listen and hear what the citizens are saying and what they are facing, what they are going through, and they can do something about it. We not really want maybe people just done at the offices and doing nothing. And people are suffering. Those offices are not there as a joke. They're there for the job to be done. They're there, people are employed for the job to be done. Don't just go to your office, make the difference. Don't just go to your office and sit and sleep. Work. When they put paper before you, do the job. When work, they do the work. When I say go watch that house, if it ain't a good condition, go and do it. Not go and they go bribe you. The landlord go bribe you, and you go write good report. You are destroying lives because if that house collapse, people die. Let us stop being selfish as a nation and think about other people as well. You pikin ain't go there, you mama go there, you pikin go grab, you know say na party go fend. They go to those houses and something happens, the house collapse, people die, you pikin die. Just don't think about now that you can afford certain things. Think about other people. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Radio Fresh, right?
Good morning. Your name where you call from, please. Me fan bullet know your name.
Her name James. I call from Boyumo Town.
Oh, James, welcome to the show. I'm happy to have you here.
Yeah.
What's your
Well,
contribution
this
today?
this this is a good program where they educate the country and where they enlightening the people their minds,
Mm-hmm.
where we see and understand what thing they go on at the country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like me, they talk personally for with the youths,
Mm-hmm.
with the, because you mentioned that side
Mm-hmm.
of how inflation of fees they take place at the country,
Yeah.
and the government need for put things in place for hard power for student loan
Mm-hmm.
or able for enroll into any university, wherein after which then the students go pay back when they don't get a job.
Job, yes.
Yeah, now that's the help most countries. If we
That's
look
what they
at
do.
the
Yeah.
United States of America, they go into student loan,
Mm-hmm.
uh, give loans to students, and after which then they're able to cut out from the salaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and coming back to the people that where they get in the country where they get money, they need for create jobs for the
Mm-hmm.
youth then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like for build houses, like I say,
Mm-hmm.
and even if they get chance for make factories,
Mm-hmm.
wherein they go enroll
Employ, yes. More youths.
more
Mm-hmm.
youth them. If we look at we brothers them when they don't go into this drugs abuse,
Mm.
I believe it's because of coming out from the university, they know they get a good job.
Yeah.
Even not even a good job, a
No
job
job
set.
at all.
So if the government look into that and try for reinforce into that for create a factories or another company like building companies or
Mm.
whatsoever,
Mm-hmm.
or big houses, employing them, then they go look better. Instead of for them for sit down one side for the rest of the day
Mm-hmm.
doing nothing, after which then they think of for go and thief or do other thing.
Mm.
So that's not my own concern and contribution this morning. Thank
Th-
you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for that very
yeah,
great contribution. And we
yeah.
almost thank you. Almost don't come at the end of the show. If you just call or tune in, remember this is not the Brunch show on Radio 5 Friday happen to una and to we all every Monday to Friday. And we start 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And most of the time at this conversation we get. And the caller I might just much more priority is say is most of the factories, if you watch, most of the factories in our salon are not Sierra Leonean owned factories. Everybody come over can. But if we really invest and own we own factory them and employ we own people, trust me, we will really increase the employment rate in our salon. And remember, say if more people employ in our salon and the economy they be boost up. We they complain about the economy bad. Because me and you not the problem. Me and you not the problem. High time we stop for complaining. More fun we fix this. More fun we more see if we can really fix things. More see if we can really how we go in our country and most of the factories, companies, now other country, now other man or other nationality, now owner, not to we. How can we live in that? How where are we heading for? Where are we going? What is the goal? What's our 5-year plan? So go buy all the companies then later. No. What are we really doing? So thank you to all the callers. Thank you to all the people that will contribute to today's show. And we will go Facebook shortly for watch the one the way maybe the part of the show today and waiting then say. So and see some of the comments there where they left under the show. So we'll get from Joshua Johnston. He say watching live from Malama. Hi Joshua. Welcome to the show. We get Conde S. Ila. Mr. Conde, I missed you on the show. How are you doing? He said, good morning, Radio Fry, and good morning to the viewers. Good morning to you all. And we'll get Patrick um by your. He said you said it all made. Thank you so much, Patrick. And we got Amara Barcelona. Mr. Amara Barcelona, I know your voice today. It's a good morning, viewers and followers. Less privilege is when someone is unable to get access to certain resources. And Sierra Leone, that's the order. That's the order of the day. But my question or my concern is, how are we working to address such? To at least be bringing those less privileges on board in multiple occasions. Hmm. That's a very important question. And we get Eddie Grant. Mr. Eddie Grant, how are you? He said good morning, or good morning to you too. And we get Abdulrahman Kaloko. He said it's draining. It's totally draining. It's totally draining. I support you 100%. And to all the callers that called on the show today, I want to say thank you so much. And to the ones that left their comments on the Facebook, thank you so much for being part of the show. I really always appreciate you, because this is the listening radio. We should not be talking. I should not be talking all the time. I should listen. And whenever I listen, I they really get so much important and vital information. And I love the fact that there are people who are still passionate about Sierra Leone. And I hope our leaders and people who needs to hear this really know that not all man don't give up on Salon or on the leadership. We still do have hope. We just pray that we can redirect ourselves and go to the direction that the people really want. Because government is of the people, not only by the people, but of the people, which means most of the things that should be done should be of the benefit of the people. So thank you so much for all the contributions we have today. And remember, your number one go to for your procurement and logistics, for your reasonable tickets, travel tickets all across the country or any country of your choice, for your construction, if one build start to finish, for the best building material shop of for all modernized building materials, for pastries, for your money transfer, if you want to transfer money any side, any way, to anybody, for also if you want for the best safety, microfinance, easy accessibility, low interest rate, the best people for these jobs that you have that you're stressing yourself about. Say, hey, how I go do and what's I go get them? Na Dolphin Express. And how you go able to contact them? You go number 34 Wellington Street, off Bademba Road, or number 37 Koso Town, Dre, or also the Nina Bow. So if you want to contact them and forget all the facilities, yeah, you can contact them on 073-347574 or 099-813-148. You can contact them on that number then and they will get to you immediately and give you anything you want fast. They can call and say they're fast and reliable. And also, Worker Commercial Bank say they want to make with life so easy. You go down and you host and get all the facilities the way you need. How? They get them bulk e-couple payment, they get them payment, they get a QR payment, they get a merchant payment. But if you want to know about all this, you can visit the Worker Commercial Bank, and they don't open branches the way they right next to you though. So if you dey east, you no need for come west. If you dey west, you no need for go east. If you dey central, you no need for go no side. Just any side way they able access Worker Commercial Bank. So if you want to know about online facility, yeah, and they're very important, that they make the facility go make you so now you also do all your transactions. So just go now any Worker Commercial Bank and go know more about them facilities there. And also on Friday we can get with sports updates every Monday every Monday and every Saturday. So Monday 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And the brunch show where I can host, and I also get people that also can host the brunch show. We can do them every 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. every Monday to Friday. So if you just tune in, my name is Mary Koroma, and you can just follow we page Radio Fry Fry now Facebook, or follow we page now TikTok and YouTube, so you go able get first hand information of all what they do. So now so we end the show today, and I go and say see you back tomorrow. Tata. Bye.
Imagine a world where money transfer and microfinance is quick and instant. Imagine a world where your dream house comes to life, where your delivery needs are covered, your travel plans are sorted out with ease and convenience. You'd love that, won't you? Now imagine Dolphin Express, where your money transfers, microfinance, bakery and pastry desires, logistics and procurement, building and construction services, and all your travel plans are catered for efficiently and affordably. Find us in Freetown at number 38 Town Jue and Bo at number 98 Bahama Road. Call us now at 079 460578 or 076 804017. Dolphin Express. We're just one call away.
Tell you all book for study. Wetin do you in book?
Me na chief examiner now.
But they left me.
Now we the Gokel Commercial Bank then customer performance behavior now.
I don't understand. How?
Gokel Commercial Bank don't introduce electronic questionnaire for make we as customer go assess them performance and make suggestion.
I see where people then they feel and we are going to the bank the other day. Not to the Gokel Bank customer feedback questionnaire you dey talk.
Yes. I like them. It's simple and I can complete at any side once I get the QR code.
Like how?
Just go na any local commercial bank branch, scan the QR code, click the link, complete the questionnaire, and submit them direct to the MD. Yes.
Fumble them. Gokel Commercial Bank for improve and serve in customer there with experience.
Na Gokel Commercial Bank, customer satisfaction. Na number 1.
Gokel Commercial Bank,
the bank of choice.